Hey guys, and welcome to a work through of the June 2019 Edexcel paper 2. So this is for A-Level Maths. So this was paper 2 and this was a notorious paper because this paper was quite tricky overall. Starts off quite nice, but straight away after about 6 questions or so it just gets a bit bonkers. It does get a little bit tricky in comparison to papers 1 and 3. But this is just question 1, so let's just take a look at question 1 here today. So what we've been given is that 2 to the power of x times 4 to the power of y is equal to 1 over 2 root 2. And this is 3 marks, and we're asked to express y as a function of x. So whenever you get a question like this, the thing to do is reduce everything to the smallest base. So I have a base of 2 here, 2 to the x, and I have 4 to the y. So we need to reduce everything to 2. And notice 4 is just a power of 2 anyway, because 4 is equal to 2 squared. So if we look at reducing everything here, what I have is 2 to the x, that won't change, times, well, 4 is equal to 2 squared, so this is 2 squared to the power of y. And this is equal to 1 over 2 root 2. Now remember, 2 times root 2, that's going to be the same as 2 to the 1 times 2 to the power of a half, just the square root. And then remember, if we times 2 bases with this, or the same base, we add the indices. So 1 plus a half is the same as 3 over 2. 2 to the power of 3 over 2. But remember, this is 1 over. So this is actually a negative power here. So my power at the end is going to be 2 to the minus 3 over 2. So just be very careful for that. 2 to the minus 3 over 2. So that's the first line of working. So we've still got 2 to the x. Notice this 2 squared now. Remember the rule of indices. If you raise a power to another power, you multiply the 2 powers. So what I have now is 2 to the 2y, like so. And this is just equal to 2 to the minus 3 over 2, or the minus 1.5. And we're nearly there now. We just got to express y as a function of x. Notice here, what we have is 2 to the x times 2 to the 2y, and it's equal to 2 to a power. So if we simplify this left hand side, what we get is 2 to the x plus 2y. So we add the powers, x plus 2y. That's just equal to this still, minus 3 over 2. And then notice, if you've got a base here with a power is equal to the same base, what it means is that the powers must be the same, because these are the same number. That's all this equal sign implies. These are the same number. So what we know is that the powers are equal. So x plus 2y, x plus 2y is equal to minus 3 over 2. Minus 3 over 2. We need to express y as a function of x. So that means we're going to have y equals. So let's simplify and solve for y. So 2y is equal to minus 3 over 2 minus x, so we're subtracting the x across, and then all we need to do to get it into a function of y is divide by the 2. So therefore y, so if I divide both terms by 2, minus 3 over 2 divided by 2, that's going to be minus 3 over 4. So that's minus 3 over 4. And then if we divide x by 2, we get minus a half x, or x over 2. Minus x over 2. And there we have it. That's the first 3 marks for the June 2019 exam paper.